Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hammer Theater Center. Before we begin, please take a moment to turn off all cell phones and any other electronic devices. Also, take a moment to notice the emergency exits at the sides and rear of the theater. For the safety of our performers and copyrighted material, please refrain from any photography or recording. Please sit back and enjoy the program.
Hello and welcome to the 2025 Cornerstone of the Arts Awards. And I want to thank you all for joining us this evening to celebrate exemplary leadership in the arts. And we have a great program in store for you. And it is now my pleasure and my honor to introduce an opening from Children's Musical Theater of San Jose. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Kev, this is for you. Look at my style, could it be more glam? Look at my look, can you say hot damn? Look, and at once you know what I am. Me, I'm fabulous, baby. Look at my moves, don't they blow your mind? Drama and talent and sex combined. Hell, you can tell even if you're blind. See, I'm fabulous, baby. I'm meant to be where the spotlight shines, born to be on display, built to be dressed to the 99s and ready to stand and say, hey, look at me, can't you see I'm fabulous, baby? Look right here, made it clear where I'm heading to. So look at the time, honey, I can't stay. Look while you can, 'cause I'm on my way. Walking red carpets, doing TV. Can't you see all my millions of fans screaming desperately for me? Yeah, I'm a diva, a goddess, a star on the brink, a house rocking vision in hot chocolate pink, a party riot, the whole kitchen sink. It's time for the world to find out, don't you think? Whoa, look at me, can't you see? I'm fabulous, baby. Feast your eyes at the skies, my star quality. Yeah. Laugh all you want, I will be denied. What I have got is too hard to hide. I'll be fabulous, baby. So damn fabulous, baby. Fine and fabulous. Wait and see.
Well, that song really speaks for itself. She is fabulous. That was Mercedes Dante Long. She's a CMT alumna. And I just want to thank you so much for that incredible, energizing performance. My name is Carrie Adams Hapner. I'm the Director of Cultural Affairs for the City of San Jose. Thank you. And to begin this evening's program, we're going to begin with a land acknowledgement. The city of San Jose is located on the ancestral homelands of First Nation indigenous people of the greater Santa Clara Valley, including the Tamian Nation and Muwekma Ohlone tribes. We recognize these First Nations as the original stewards of Santa Clara Valley and San Jose area and give thanks for the lands they call home, which is now the city of San Jose, and home to millions of settlers who continue to live, thrive, and benefit from the use and occupation of these lands. Consistent with our values of community, inclusion, and diversity, the city of San Jose acknowledges and supports First Nation people in solidarity. So I'm going to go off script for a moment. And we have this every year in honor of the National Arts and Humanities Month, which our City Council proclaimed on October 7th. And it is really through the arts and humanities that we honor histories and build bridges across cultures and across generations. That's how we connect with ourselves and each other in San Jose. So I would be remiss if I didn't recognize that the National Endowment for the Humanities has been eliminated and its staff have been fired. That the National Endowment for the Arts and the Institute for Museum and Library Studies has also canceled a lot of their grants and redirected them in different ways, impacting our local community. So I'm bringing this up because I have a call to action for you, and I think you're going to be a receptive audience. Foster love and not hate or fear. Foster empathy and stories of the human condition. Foster belonging and inclusion. Sorry, I get a little... And that is what the arts can do. That's the agency of the arts. And we need you now more than ever. So thank you for all that you do to the arts community, and keep doing it. We need you more than ever. It is now my honor to welcome onto the stage the Vice Mayor of the City of San Jose, Pam Foley.
Wow, Carrie, thank you for challenging us all on how important the arts are. And we're all here because we're art supporters, right? And we know how important it is. But watching that performance took me back. And I know we're honoring Kevin Hauge here. And I have a daughter who's into performing arts. That's what she does professionally. She got her start at Children's Musical Theater and was thrilled to be able to work with Kevin when she reached the right age that she could do so. So it's really kind of cool that I get to be here today, Kevin. So I'm Pam Foley, as you've already heard, and I'm honored to serve as both the Vice Mayor of the City of San Jose, and I also represent District 9 as a council member. The arts and culture community is truly the heart of the city. I believe that to my core. Arts are so important in who we are and what we do to offer to our community to make it a whole community, a whole vibrant community. It creates cross-cultural understanding between communities and generations, and it brings people together to celebrate what makes San Jose so special. Tonight, I want to personally thank and congratulate this year's honorees, Kevin Hauge, Chris Esparza, and Joe Miller. Each of these individuals raised the bar in their commitment to the arts, and each has made San Jose a better, more vibrant city by their contributions. Thank you, gentlemen. Tonight, we're joined by several valued partners and civic leaders, and I'd like to take a few minutes to introduce them. If you're able, kindly stand, or in the case of Michael Mulcahy, kindly dance, when I call your name. Councilmember Pamela Campos, I don't think she's arrived yet, but she will. Councilmember Michael Mulcahy. And former Councilmember Forrest Williams. I was just teasing about dancing, but we all know that you can dance. Thank you for your continued support for the arts. I'd also like to recognize key members of our city staff, Deputy City Manager Rosalind Huey, Director of Economic Development and Cultural Affairs Jen Baker, and the entire team in the Office of Cultural Affairs. Thank you for being here tonight and for all you each do to enrich our city. Next, I'd like to take a moment to thank the members of the San Jose Arts Commission for their dedication and service. Our Arts Commission is a vital city council advisory body made up of passionate council-appointed volunteers. We rely on them for their thoughtful recommendations on city policy, programs, projects, and investments in arts and culture. These commissioners dedicate their time because they believe deeply in the power of the arts to connect, inspire, and strengthen our community. I would like to thank each of them by name and ask that they stand up if they're able, and they're all in this section. Representing District 1, Manjiri Decker. I'm sorry I butchered your last name. Representing District 3, Annalyn Bonez. Representing District 4, Lynn Rosenthal. Representing District 5, Vice Chairman Jonathan Borka. Representing District 6, Deanna Mirzadigan. Representing District 7, Ernesto Martinez. Representing District 8, Carmen Gaines. Representing District 9, my district, Karen Adamski. Representing District 10, Chair Shelby Takeda. And the citywide representative, Janet Peace. For their dedication and service, please give the San Jose Arts Commission a warm round of applause, which you've already done, but please do so collectively. It truly takes many partners to sustain San Jose's vibrant arts ecosystem. So tonight, I conclude by thanking the artists, cultural workers, board members, philanthropists, attendees, and civic leaders who continue to give of their time, talent, and treasure. And boy, do we need your treasure more than anything right now, to ensure that the arts and artists continue to thrive in the city of San Jose. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your commitment to arts. Thank you for your support.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. Thank you so much for your kind words. I want to take this moment to express my appreciation to the mayor and the full council, the city manager's office, of which the Office of Economic Development and Cultural Affairs is a proud part of. It really does take a village, and I just want to emphasize that the arts are civic value in San Jose. So this 2025 event marks the 12th Cornerstone of the Arts Awards. Leadership runs very deep in this community. Over time, we've expanded the program with new categories, and I want to thank all of our past Cornerstone of the Arts honorees that are here with us tonight. Roy and PJ Hirabayashi. Kathleen King. And Bruce Labadie. I also want to thank the stellar Phil and Susan Hammer theater team under the guidance of Arts and Humanities Dean Shannon Miller. I want to thank Executive Director Chris Burrell, its Chief of Operations, Maria Bones, Anthony Sutton, who makes us all sound really fabulous, and all of the theater team. And after almost a decade of outstanding service, to relaunch this beautiful community asset after it had been dark for a couple of years, Chris Burrell has announced his retirement at the end of 2025. So, Chris, could you kindly stand up and take a bow? San Jose is better because of you. I also want to, in addition to Kevin Hauge's retirement from Children's Musical Theater, another cornerstone of our arts community is also retiring at the end of the calendar year, and that is the president and CEO of Children's Discovery Museum, Marilee Jennings. Yes, and Marilee couldn't be with us tonight, but I think some of her staff members are here. But these are all leaders who have done so much to advance creativity in the lives of our youth. So let's give them all one more round of applause. This past year, we lost some incredible leaders as well. Arlene Sagoon of the San Jose Multicultural Arts Guild, and the past Cornerstone of the Arts honoree, Al Castellano. And I want to say that we stand on the shoulders of giants. I also want to recognize we have a new leader in the house tonight, and that's Jeremiah Davis with the San Jose Museum of Art. Welcome to San Jose, Jeremiah. The Office of Cultural Affairs is a champion for the arts, and we do this through grant making to nonprofits, artists, creative entrepreneurs, and event organizers, promoting the power of creative expression, destination and outdoor events, convention and cultural facility stewardship, and public art. And we do this all in a spirit of partnership and service to the community. So I'm going to touch on a few highlights. Tonight, we celebrate and thank our fiscal year 24-25 grantees. Last year, we awarded over $4 million through over 100 grants. The City of San Jose, thank you. The City of San Jose is the largest funder of the arts in the South Bay area. Of the organizations that were funded, 49% serve predominantly communities of color with missions that focus on the mosaic of cultural expression deeply rooted in our community. Seeing the incredible diversity of programming is awe-inspiring, and this is the power of the arts. So please join me in giving a warm round of applause to all of our grantees. One of our goals is to build public will for the arts by promoting the power of creative expression. We are very proud of our Creative Ambassador program featuring artists representing an array of different disciplines who serve for a year. And it is their job during the course of that year to engage the public in finding their own creative voice through creative projects. So our 2025 creative ambassadors are photographer and storyteller Miguel Azuna of SJ Shooters. Yeah. Painter and comic book artist Julie Cardenas. Theater artist Matt Casey of More Mas Marami Arts. Sustainable artist Stephen Rubel-Caba. And educator, artist, and curator, Jessica Gutierrez. So thank you for your ambassadorship. Make Music San Jose is celebrated its 7th year on June 21st. It celebrates music in all of its forms. Anyone can be a performer, and anywhere can be a venue. It is a community-curated celebration of music that takes place annually on the summer solstice. And it happens in San Jose and also in about 1,000 cities across the globe. The 2025 event included over 130 performances at 40 locations all across San Jose, with 5,000 participants. Next year, when Make Music Day falls on the eve of a FIFA World Cup match, we'll be curating the musical genres according to the teams that are participating here locally at in the FIFA matches. So stay tuned for that. We Create 408 is an annual month-long online creativity challenge that engages thousands of residents and art partners. And look again for the We Create 408 challenge launching in April 26 with a 2026 special theme of the relationship between the arts, creativity, and wellness. And core to all of these programs is the idea of connection through creative expression. Garnering national exposure through the coverage on PBS NewsHour last year, the San Jose Climate Art Program's objective is to build community and energy around the city's 2030 goal of carbon neutrality. San Jose is proud to be leading the way as the first to develop an ambitious climate art program at the local level. Yeah, thank you. In November, we convened a Climate Art Summit in San Jose with international attendees, and our team attended the annual Arts and Culture Summit in Sacramento to a standing room only crowd. So this is a program that will continue, and we're developing partnerships and building awareness through our Climate Art Program network. Special events continue to bring people together across our city. This past year, our events attracted more than 2.8 million visitors and filled the calendar with over 550 event days, up almost 50% from the previous year, celebrating creativity and community spirit. So you're probably thinking, Carrie, don't you know there's only 365 days in a year? That's right. That means in San Jose, there are multiple events happening on weekends, so there is nothing short of a lot to do here in San Jose. So we're really proud of our events team to help coordinate and facilitate those events. Yeah, shout out to the events team. It's events like San Jose Jazz Summerfest, the Pride Festival, Christmas in the Park, the Fountain Blues Festival, and so many more. And San Jose really shines through the incredible range of cultural celebrations that bring communities together year-round. Celebrations like the Tet Lunar New Year festivals, Portuguese cultural celebrations, Juneteenth, El Grito Mexican Independence Celebration, and Diwali festivals, illustrating the breadth of artistic and cultural expression in our city. This past summer, we were very, very excited to be the local host that was of the Alebrijes public art installation that was presented by San Jose Jazz. Yeah. That was incredible. It brought color and imagination to our downtown, and celebrating Mexican folk artistry and collaboration amongst international artists and our local cultural partners. So these are the events that illustrate the powerful role that the arts and culture play in bringing our city to life. Our team is also advancing policy work that supports a more facilitative, vibrant outdoor space and public realm. The new entertainment zone ordinance now makes it possible for people to enjoy to-go beverages from surrounding restaurants and bars within designated outdoor special event areas, creating a more social experience. The SJ Places initiative lowers barriers for emerging and returning event organizers by offering free use, yes, I said free use venues and a streamlined permitting process. It's through SJ Places we are supporting a new generation of local talent and diverse cultural programming. OC's own City Dance continues to offer free high-quality dance and music experiences under the stars of the Circle of Palms. In collaboration with the San Jose Museum of Art and Mezcal's Cafecito, City Dance has showcased local premier talent. Looking ahead to 2026, as San Jose prepares to host major national and international sports event, our team is working with partners to surround these milestone moments with local activations that highlight our city's culture and talent, including a special City Dance series that will be, again, coordinated and curated according to the FIFA World Cup participating teams. We're really excited that in January, we are going to be hosting another very special event that's going to kick off Super Bowl week. This will be on January 31st. You are all invited. It's free. And this is it's a public art event that is developed by artist Elizabeth Turk. It's called Invisible Skies. And she describes her work as a social sculpture. And every participant will receive an illuminated umbrella that has the design of a constellation on it, and it'll serve as like a prop. So the goal is to bring people together and develop social capital and also have this wondrous collective experience. This past year has been very prolific for our public art program. I'm going to go through these slides relatively quickly. So if you want more information about these projects, please go to sanjoseculture.org. First, we have Memory Draw by Adam Feebleman. River Life by artist Michael Amiskua. Frequent Flyers by Roan Victor at the airport. And that is a work called by Jai Tanju called Flight Path. And we have a lot of murals to show off this evening. We have We Love Blossom Valley by artist Paul Gonzalez, who's in the house. Grow Together by artist Roan Victor. Integration by Robin Gibson. New Roots by Olivia Losi Unger. Island of Serenity and Make a Splash by Lacey Bryant. Spirit of Welch Park by Andrew Kong Knight. Oasis by Robert Minervini. Sunset Storytime by Jolene Russell. Nature is Home in Vineland by Morgan Bricka. Time by Juan Raul. And Riverview Wild by Morgan Bricka. Okay, so now it's time for the awards. So the Arts Commission made the final recommendations on the recipients of the Cornerstone of the Arts Awards after a panel reviewed nominations from the community. It was a very competitive process, and it was incredibly inspiring to see all of the nominations and all of the leadership in San Jose that has made such a tremendous impact. So as you're here tonight and you're inspired by somebody and what they've done, please consider submitting a nomination to them for the 2026 Arts Awards. So it is now my pleasure to introduce the City Council Liaison to the Arts Commission, Council Member Pamela Campos, representing District 2.
Good evening, everybody. Artists, I hope that you see this recognition as a thank you from your neighbors and our community for your work. My name is Pamela Campos, and I am proud to represent District 2, the southern neighborhoods of South San Jose. My office also serves as liaison between the Council and the Arts Commission. Art is often a reflection of our culture. It is a snapshot of the issues or values of a given moment that we have. Art can also lead the way forward and be a catalyst for change. The Luminary Award is a distinction offered to artists whose work has had a long-term impact on our community. It seeks to recognize art that reflects the best of San Jose. And I am honored to present this award to Joe Miller. Joe Miller is a prolific artist whose work has positively impacted San Jose for decades. He joined the San Jose art scene in 1987 as a designer for Works San Jose, an experimental and volunteer-driven nonprofit community art and performance center. He advised the board of directors, oversaw brand and promotion for the organization, and in 2010, Joe became Works president, stabilizing the organization with a new board and rebuilding its financial coffers. Since then, Joe has provided a platform for hundreds of artists, poets, writers, and performers each year. And he's worked to ensure that the demographics of participants reflects the evolving demographics of San Jose. Joe has recruited new artists and guided the curation and installation of every exhibition, such as Primer Paso in 2011, a collaboration between artists from Oaxaca and San Jose. More recently, Joe partnered with Mosaic America and the School of Arts and Culture at Mexican Heritage Plaza to reactivate La Plaza's gallery space with multiple annual exhibitions. Joe Miller's work has fostered new generation of artists, brought vibrancy to our communities, and reflected the best of San Jose. Please join me in welcoming Joe Miller to accept the 2025 Luminary Artist Award.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, okay.
Would you want to hold that? Oh. Can you tell him to do this? Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, thank you. Okay, so like the OCA grant reviews, I've got 180 seconds, so I can't get to it all, so advance apologies. Thanks to Jillian Ellenby and Catherine Funk for asking me into designing for the arts. It's been 38 years pro bono design for Works, and at the same time, ICA for 7 years. Catherine has twice nominated me for the Cornerstone Award, and also a few years back nominated by Rob Pesich from PCSJ, where I was 20 years Director of Design and Publications. Thanks to Amy Street, Vice President of Works, who also nominated me for Cornerstone this year for creating opportunities across exhibitions, performances, as you heard, programs at Works, and in recent years, the Mexican Heritage Plaza, festivals, and so on. So, let me see, where am I? Okay, so also they nominated me for branding, as you can kind of see, and promoting a wide range of cultural organizations and programs across Silicon Valley. So not time for all, thank you. But 15 years I've been with Abanaya Dance Company, with Association for Viet Arts during their entire time, 15 years with Contemporary Asian Theater Scene, 15 years with Museum of Quilts and Textiles, Center for Literary Arts, Vivace Youth Chorus, 01 Festival, Space 47, their founders are here tonight, the former Arts Council Silicon Valley, their branding, SV Creates for County Poet Laureate, Artist Laureate, and Emerging Artist Program, and Stage Company, although they still have to pay their last invoice, but with the tech, With the tech, I designed the microchip room and the Silicon Valley Innovation Gallery, and I've been guest curator with other institutions. At SJSU, where I've been teaching since 1988, I created courses in ethics and professional practice for artists and designers, so far attended by more than 3,000 students. The most significant reason I was nominated, as was said, was not just reopening and rebuilding works, but making sure that it's more vital and attached to community than ever. Also moving from a negative 4 figures in assets to positive 6 figures in reserves. Works. Money, all right. Yeah, we still actually need it though, yeah. But working with volunteers to build out our former convention center space, to working with architects more recently on our new open San Jose home. A lot of people have signed on to me with that journey. Our vice presidents, Stephanie Battle, Kimmy Martinez, and now the great artist Amy Beans over here, all of whom kept me sane along the way. Works is a project that's really staffed by selfless people. Works, people, give us a shout out right now on 3 works. 1, 2, 3, works! All right, thank you so much. In explaining why I received this specific award, I was asked the very pertinent question, well, you're an artist, aren't you? And the answer, of course, was yes, but it's been a little while. I've got a solo show, however, coming up at Obelisk in 2026, so I will have to make my first artworks in 10 years. But so my apologies to true artists who really should be given this title. And I promise I'll get back to it. And lastly, I know I'm over my 3 minutes, but lastly, it's an honor to be here when Chris is to be recognized. I first met him back at Ajax Lounge, reading poetry there with others. And the past couple of years, he and I talked at the plaza about siting murals, about building a gallery space in the lobby of a new black box theater and how that would be run. So I've just got to say, we've got a lot of work to fulfill for him. So let's get to it. Thanks so much for this honor. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Jonathan Francisco Borca, and I have the honor of serving as an Arts Commissioner for District 5, and I was appointed by Councilmember Peter Ortiz. Tonight, thank you. You don't gotta clap for me. Tonight I'm presenting the Creative Impact Award, which recognizes a project, or in this case, a lifetime of work that has a lasting mark on our city's cultural landscape. This year's honoree is the late Chris Esparza, one of our own. Born and raised in San Jose, a former arts commissioner, a gentle giant and creative entrepreneur who has undeniably shaped San Jose's art, nightlife, and event production scene. Chris was a visionary. He had a knack for seeing things before they existed. He was a believer in what our home, our city could become. It's not hyperbole to say that he's helped shape our city's identity. In 1991, Joe Miller mentioned this. He co-founded Ajax Lounge at a time when downtown was still starting to wake up. Ajax became a cultural hub, hosting artists like the Fugees, the Roots, and Ben Harper, to name a few. And in doing so, he inspired a generation of local creatives and future producers. He then went on to help open the well-loved neighborhood restaurant and cafe, Nagley Park Garage, and the ahead-of-its-time Blackburn Tavern, each one blending food, music, and community in a way that truly felt San Jose, unique to us. And in the 2000s, Chris launched Giant Creative Services, producing events like Winter Wonderland and Left Coast Live, which brought over 500 musicians and 40 local businesses together. In 2011, Chris began working alongside the Mexican Heritage Plaza, where he eventually joined staff and became the Director of Community Engagement. He was there over 13 years, and he had a critical hand in shaping that space into one of our city's most vibrant cultural epicenters, a safe space, a safe haven, a cultural hub. It was in 2020 when I met and began working with Chris, though I had already heard of him and his work before actually meeting him. And I know, well, I don't know, but I don't want Carrie or Tina to throw their chancla at me, but I do want to share a very small personal anecdote. I will say Chris was the very first person that got me to believe that I could produce local events. He volunteered his time to do walkthroughs with me. He poked holes in my ideas. He even corrected me when I said, Chris, I got a grant. Don't worry, I'm gonna spend it. It's not my money. He would say, stop saying that. And I really think that was his way to kind of mentor me, as he's done for so many people, because he knew all too well the rigors of the work, of the grind, of doing events, and he did it so often and wasn't always thanked for it. So truly, I feel like I am just one of the many people that are standing on the shoulders of this giant. So at MHP, he helped shape La Avenida, a future cultural district, arguably, as Chris would say, a cultural district now with or without the title. And he helped secure major investments like the $6.9 million Knight Foundation grant that will soon bring, as also mentioned, a black box theater to San Jose, a cafe, and will add on to the current Gardner Health Services clinic, which transformed mostly vacant spaces in the strip mall across from La Plaza. Chris wasn't just behind projects, he was behind people. He made others believe in what they were building, and his generosity and vision will continue to ripple through San Jose, through eternity, for years to come, in perpetuity. Chris passed away in August 2024, leaving behind his wife, Pilar, and daughter, Olivia, who carry forward his love and generosity of spirit in their own ways. So please, join me in welcoming Olivia Esparza to accept the award on behalf of Chris.
Thank you, Jonathan. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of my family and close friends, thank you to the City of San Jose, Office of Cultural Affairs, and the Arts Commission for honoring my father, Chris Esparza. Just kidding. With the Cornerstone of the Arts Award. It means so much to see his life's work recognized by the community he loved. My dad was a man of vision, heart, and creativity, and honestly, one of the funniest people I knew. He brought people together through music, laughter, and food. Lots and lots of food, and if not a food, then definitely some beer, so. No matter where he was or who he was with, Dad always believed in his community and worked to help it thrive. He worked all over the Bay Area, in San Francisco, Menlo Atherton, downtown San Jose, and of course, the East Side. Always finding ways to bring people together and make each place a little bit more vibrant and more connected. Most people knew him through his restaurants he owned, the events and festivals he planned, and his work at the School of Arts and Culture at the Mexican Heritage Plaza. I remember being a kid and people were asking me, what does your dad do? And my answer was always, how much time do you have? Because it was a lot. But not as many people knew about the work he did during the pandemic. When COVID hit, he fought every single day to make sure the community in East San Jose had access to vaccines, resources, and information. He helped turn the plaza into a place of safety, care, and connection. He believed everyone deserved to be protected and seen. And I know that he was here today, seeing what's happening across our country, families living in fear of being separated, immigrants facing detention or deportation. He would be speaking out. He'd be organizing, he'd be protecting, and he'd be making sure people aren't taken by ICE in our community. He would remind us to come together to respond with compassion, with strength, and with unity. That's who Dad was. He didn't just watch things happen, he stepped in, he acted, and he cared. Above all, he was a devoted husband, a loving father, and a loyal friend. His legacy lives on in the city he helped shape. Thank you for remembering him and celebrating him with us tonight.
Good evening. I'm Shelby Takeda, Chair of the San Jose Arts Commission.
And I'm Michael Mulcahy. I'm a San Jose City Council member. I represent District 6, which actually includes the home of Children's Musical Theater, the Creative Arts Center. And we're here to co-present the award to Mr. Kevin Hauge.
For more than half of Children's Musical Theater San Jose CMT history, Kevin's unparalleled artistic vision has led the organization to become a nationally recognized leader in youth theater and a thriving arts organization in Silicon Valley. Over his 3 decades of leadership, Kevin touched the lives of more than 150,000 young artists through directing more than 200 productions and involving more than 1,000 youth performers each season. Thanks to Kevin's vision, many of these students experience live theater for the first time, a moment that often sparks a lifelong connection to the arts. Under his guidance, CMT earned national acclaim, including 13 prestigious grants from the National Endowment for the Arts, a rare achievement. I don't know where he is. I keep looking up. Okay. Always pushing boundaries while honoring the heart of live theater, Kevin introduced modern technologies and dynamic design elements to CMT's productions, infusing a fresh, contemporary energy that made theater more accessible and exciting for today's audiences. Beyond the technical realm, Kevin's commitment to innovation led to groundbreaking community engagement initiatives. He launched, Theater for Digital Activity, an unprecedented program connecting CMT performers with terminally ill pediatric patients to co-create original musicals remotely. An initiative so impactful, it became the subject of an Emmy-nominated PBS special. In 2016, Kevin further broke new ground by introducing Bay Area's first second screen experience during CMT's production of Rent, allowing audiences to access live backstage streams, exclusive content, and real-time interaction through their mobile devices, redefining how audiences engage with live performances.
Thank you. So before I was a council member, I am I don't know if you'd say like a recovering executive director of a nonprofit, but I was a partner with Kevin at the Children's Musical Theater for many, many years. And so as we're talking about him, it's sort of a ride down my own memory lane, and I just can't think of a more incredible person to be recognizing here this evening, having been a partner along with him for many of those years. Now, at the heart of Kevin's leadership are 2 guiding principles that have shaped CMT's identity. Kevin has always set a high bar for artistic achievement. He always knew to set expectations because he knew kids would strive for them. He believed deeply in the potential of every young performer who stepped onto the stage, into the rehearsal studio, into that audition. He challenges everyone to strive for their personal best, fostering a culture where hard work, commitment, and artistry are celebrated. In return, performers are embraced as part of something truly special. an artistic journey that often surpassed their very own expectations and instilled lifelong confidence. And I know some of those young people, one you saw Mercedes on stage earlier, and you'll see a few more in a bit. Kevin's contributions have impacted thousands of young people and their families. Kevin was the most incredible director I ever had when I was a performer at Children's Musical Theater. Shaping not just the cultural landscape of San Jose, Kevin also has committed to developing countless individual lives. Through his unwavering commitment to inclusion and excellence, Kevin has created an artistic home where young people develop their talents, gain confidence, and realize their fullest potential. Both on and off the stage, his legacy is a testament to the transformational power of the arts. So we're going to see a short video here, and then we'll bring him up to join us. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Carrie Adams-Hapner. I'm the Director of Cultural Affairs for the City of San Jose. It is a pleasure and an honor to tribute Kevin Hauge with the 2025 Cornerstone of the Arts Award.
One of the things I love about Kevin's leadership is that he intentionally found a role for everyone who auditioned and wanted to participate. To me, that's a metaphor for our entire city, for our democracy. We're better when we include everyone and empower people to be a part of something bigger than themselves.
I think that Kevin just brings out the best in everyone he encounters.
The young people that he's worked with, their families, the people who have come to see their shows. Specifically though, the young people that he has been able to work with over the years. He hasn't just created artists, but he's created these incredible human beings.
Kevin Hauge has contributed so much to the city of San Jose and its art scene.
He has spent countless hours in the rehearsal hall researching, improving his craft, and making sure that the artistic product that the Children's Theater is producing is truly excellent.
What I'm the most proud about is when I first came to the group and they said, now, keep in mind, we cast everyone who auditions. And I was like, okay, let's see what that's like. But it's so funny how it has become sort of my life mission now to be a part of things where you can say, we cast everyone who auditions.
Under Kevin's leadership, Children's Musical Theater has been a national model. It is one of the few organizations in San Jose that has repeatedly earned and garnered the recognition of the National Endowment for the Arts. And it is through organizations like CMT and leaders like Kevin that San Jose really shines.
Pretty hard to sum up 30 years in one word, but I'll just say inspirational.
Limitless.
Insight.
Inspirational.
Vision and focus, that's two.
Specific.
I mean, really, when you think about him, his greatest impact is on the young people that he worked with directly and the other directors, choreographers, and experts around him that he helped sort of show the Kevin way.
Kevin is truly a visionary artistic genius. And we are so lucky in this community to have someone of his caliber producing the most amazing art in our area.
Kevin and I had together was to make sure that through the theater and through everything we did, that we kept all the drama on the stage.
We have moms and dads, some of whom we'll hardly have a chance to even shake hands with because they won't visit the rehearsal hall very much. But we have a duty to them too. These are families that are giving their time, their energy, their talent, their volunteering, their performing. How are we going to make sure that they walk away and say, this was worth my time? And it's very important that everybody know that we're there to hold their hand, not to mention the community that has been built over the years, that you're surrounded by a bunch of people that get it and work towards that every day.
Your legacy, your teaching, and your way
will be with CMT and the San Jose community forever.
And his insight and his foresight have been amazing.
I think it would be hard to overstate the positive ripple effect you've had in our city and far beyond. So thank you and congratulations on this well-deserved recognition.
Thank you, Kevin, and congratulations.
Bravo, Kay. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Kevin.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please join Shelby and I in welcoming to the stage the Cornerstone of the Arts Award recipient, Kevin Hauge.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. How is everybody? Good. Well, let me just say this real quick. Thank you to Cindy and, let's see, Pam, and everybody that they mentioned. They're each a big deal in what this moment feels like. And I really am feeling it, and I really feel so touched and happy, and I'm really happy that we're able to put a little bit special spotlight on the work that's being done at CMT. You know, theater experience has been a part of my entire life. Theater is my passion for sure. But that isn't why I came to CMT. I came to CMT because I'd worked with a group of the San Jose performers, and I said, I can make a difference in their lives. I feel this is the job I should be doing right now. What happened to my voice? Anyway, and so I came to San Jose to make a difference, but not just at any theater. At CMT, where you were sort of hearing a little bit, we really believe that theater for youth is an art form unto itself, like nowhere else. I had no idea is probably the most frequently heard phrase in our lobby after production, as they realized that the scope of the work and the talent of the kids, and at such a tender age, is pretty remarkable for people to even believe. And what we're hoping is our audience will become theater lovers forever. That's very important to us. Now, having said that, you've seen this beautiful video. Thank you for that so much. And you'd see 4 of my greatest friends and the greatest partners I could have ever asked for: Michael Mulcahy, Michael Miller, Jen Sandretto, Dana Zell. These were my partners in the past 30 years. They are wisdom, so incredible in their business acumen, their wisdom, their creativity, and forever, thank God, their friendship. I am so grateful to them. We've had great executive teams. We've had a staff, a small, scrappy staff for over 30 years that have worked so hard. Together, we've built a community rooted in trust and respect and the belief that every child's imagination deserves a chance to flourish. You know, the true backbone of the theater, I don't know if you got this, did we talk about this at all, is the families, the moms and dads, the brothers and the sisters. They work to bring each experience to life, not for their kids, but for all of the kids. And that's the important part of being a part of the CMT community. And speaking of families, of course, my 2 kids grew up in the organization, Kyle and Catherine. I'm so proud and happy that you took the journey with me all these years, so thank you for that. And of course, yes, please, I have no problem with that. And of course, to my wife, Chris, who really has taught me more than anyone, I can assure you, and her support means more than anything. And she's taught me so much about sacrifice and empathy and perseverance, and I can't thank you enough, darling, for everything that you've done for us. I am filled with gratitude for all of that. Thank you for believing in the mission of CMT. Everyone here knows it is not easy to go to work in nonprofit. It's difficult many days. It was for me too, but I always had this mantra. I was always just like, get me to the kids, get me to 6 o'clock, and it's all gonna be great. And it was, because their energy, their love, their joy, their reverberation would make anyone want to stay in the job forever. It is the greatest joy of my life. You know, I really was under this impression I was coming to CMT because I was going to change their lives, but nothing could be further from the truth. It's the flip of that. My life would be nothing without the experience that I had with all of them in my lives, and I will be forever grateful. So, yes, that's all right. Now, as we look to the future, I want to let you know I have great confidence in Dana and Kikau and the CMT community, and they're going to have the greatest days ahead of them. And I salute the many triumphs to come. Thank you, everybody, so very much. Thank you.
Wait, there's more.
Oh, God.
So we're going to invite the Children's Musical Theater performers to come back on stage. Now we're going to introduce you to some of Kevin's kids. Armand Akbari, Mercedes, who you met earlier, and several current CMT performers for a final tribute to Kevin Hauge. And then when the performers are finished, you're free to join us in the lobby for a reception. We hope you will, and make sure to say hello to those that we've honored this evening and those who were here to represent Chris. So thank you. Take it away, kids.
Come with me and you'll be in the world of your imagination. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living here, you'll be free if you truly wish to be.
Over the past 30 years, Kevin's artistic vision has paved a path for artists like us to dream big and pursue our passion.
His belief in the limitless potential of young artists, coupled with his own flair for pure imagination, has inspired thousands of here in San Jose and will continue to shape generations to come. If you want to view paradise,
Simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the